Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. This week's beer of the week is Truly for Brunch.
No, it's not.
It's like refreshing.
No, it's not.
It's a refreshing drink.
No, it's
I've
not.
had two of them so far.
It's okay.
The
Two.
the 24-ounce model.
The 24-ounce model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
It's the.
It is appley, peachy, and cherry.
It's the sequel to the Model T. They say.
True. Oh, and they put the calories on here. 210 calories for a Truly 24-ounce.
Wow, that's 10 calories.
Bad.
That's 10 calories more than a normal can.
I also had a Seagram's blue raspberry.
Seagram's?
Seagram's blue raspberry.
Seagram's.
Seagram's VO.
I had some Seagram's one time.
Shout out to Heath. Seagram's VO makes you want to beat your wife. Anyway, yeah, I had a Seagram's Blue Raspberry. That was 8% alcohol, and you could taste it. Talk about white girl drunk. All right, let's get into the beer of the week.
This is a much longer beer review than you would like.
Go!
Happy Monday, Milkers. Welcome back to another episode. The beer this week is called No Sparge. This is crafted by the good people of Taxman Brewing Co. There is no sparging, diluting, or extra water in this beer. No Sparge is a uniquely smooth and tropical Belgian-style ale. Limited release only. Get some of this brew while you still can, people. It has an ABV of 12%, a Cummcast rating of 4.5 out of 5, which is royalty in my book. And, as always, please drink responsibly. As always, as well, if you enjoy the podcast and the content, then please consider leaving a rating and review on whatever platform you're listening on. If you want to support us in other ways, feel free to go check out our merch store at thecummcast.com. New designs coming very soon, everybody.
Yeah!
Thanks for listening. Now let's get into the show.
What's up, you rad-ass bitches? Welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your glorious freaking host, Ryan.
You can't do it.
I can't do it. And joining me, as always, is Cody, the boy wonder / bitch.
How's it going, everybody?
Welcome back to another episode.
How's those rat asses going?
Yeah, how's your
tails?
Rad.
How's your tails?
Rad with the D.
How's the tails
sir.
hanging out?
Yeah, I was told that I say motherfucking too much on this podcast. So I turned it into bitches.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
And freaking.
Welcome back, you
know,
bitches.
Cheyenne, when she was a kid, her dad told her that if she said freaking, she might as well say fucking. So she said fucking, and then she got her ass beat.
That's true.
True story.
True story.
That's
terrible childhood.
Terrible childhood.
Yep. For reals.
Some might say picturesque of a...
Annie. Black Annie. It was that bad. But yeah. So,
what? It's the same story, right?
I never seen the new one. So I don't know.
You know what? This reminds me of a movie I have never seen.
Mm-hmm. And Cheyenne has talked about her childhood on this podcast before.
You know what? Cheyenne's childhood reminds me of...
They played with horse shit for fun.
They did.
Okay, talk about unprivileged, all right?
Unprivileged.
So,
the only satisfaction they had was playing road apple baseball and hanging out with the pedophiles next door.
Right. If you want to talk about
a house full of pedophiles.
If you want to talk about white privilege, it doesn't exist.
There was only two pedophiles
in the household.
According to Cheyenne, there was only two pedophiles in the house, but that is a house full of pedophiles. There's more than one.
Facts.
And they live in the same house.
And they weren't touched, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yep.
They came back unscathed.
And this just in. Cody and Shyanne are seventh cousins, everybody. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Broken the ice right there on the episode. Should I take it out or should I leave it in? Should I take it out or should I leave it in?
I really don't care.
Okay. They're related and they've had sex. Yeah.
Okay. This is what happens when you do your own 23andMe.
I know.
Your own ancestry.
Sucks.
It's okay.
That's how they got
It's not enough to have fucked up babies.
That's how they got the California, whatever his name was.
The Golden State Killer.
Yeah, the Golden State Killer. That's how they got that guy.
Turns out I'm related to a serial killer.
I mean,
Fun fact.
You're related to your girlfriend.
Put that on your Tinder profile.
Yep, and they were laughing about it too. Laughing about being seventh cousins.
That's not a big deal.
That's disgusting.
That's not a big deal.
It's gross.
It's not gross.
Well,
Seventh?
Mama was right because she was like
the start of our family. Our family starts in 1791.
Hey, you got
that's how we're related. It started in 1791. Ever since then, we've been split up in two different countries.
So all you're saying is incest grows deep in our family, basically.
Since
and
17
you're bringing it back around.
I told
we
Cheyenne,
are like the prince. We're like the king and queen of England.
I told her that we need to get T-shirts that say "Cousins since 1791."
Yeah, and then get laughed at and booed.
It's fine. I don't care that we're related. It didn't matter to me anyway. I know for a fact that it's so distant that it doesn't matter, and we're not gonna have fucked up kids
Facts.
if we ever have any.
Because all the cousin and step sibling fucking that we talk about on this show, it doesn't matter. Because you know what? You love who you love, no matter how closely related they are.
We're not even closely related.
That's right. Because like if you throw a rock and then hit your cousin with it, try that 7 more times. And that's how close they are.
Technically, that means you live in a house with your cousin.
Hey, but Mama was right because when she found out Cheyenne's last name, she's like, "Aren't you related to us?" Because we do have
our grandma, whose mind is slowly fading, is still sharp enough.
She can still drive without a license.
No, she can't.
Not
It's still sharp
legally.
enough to know when somebody's related. She's a fortune teller. She's a witch.
Gypsy.
All right.
They call them gypsies.
They call them.
Can you believe Mama is a gypsy?
She's not.
Technically,
No,
she
she's
predicted
not.
the future.
She's
She technically did. She was like, "Hey, y'all are related,"
It's technically not a gypsy. It's a witch.
and y'all swab some cheeks, and then
Our 85-year-old grandma is a time traveler.
I believe it too. She's small enough; she can fit in a box.
Same way that like the start of the movie Bagger Vance. Is it Bagger Vance? Yeah, like the start of Bagger Vance.
He ain't a time traveler.
No, this is that old kid, and he fucking has a heart attack, or it's that old guy. He has a heart attack in the middle of the golf course, and then like
That was just a story.
oh,
It wasn't time traveling.
he might have been.
He saw a ghost at the end of the movie.
Did he?
Yeah, Will Smith. Then Will Smith bitch slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock. Now look where we are. Time traveling. These rapping ass goblins up in here. Time traveling.
Half of your Cummcast is incest, which makes sense in a way. Strangely, we're not incest.
Yeah, don't be spreading that shit.
7th cousins is not that bad. It's even.
You know who says that? 4th cousins. You know who also says that? 2nd cousins.
No, they don't.
It's not that bad.
No, they don't.
Uh-huh.
2nd cousins? No.
Uh-huh.
No.
In Kentucky.
7th is a pretty long way away.
Yeah. Yo,
Pretty far apart.
Shout out to all the cousin fuckers out there because we got another one. Woo!
Our family is not that.
Yo, hit us up at
related.
the Cummcast@gmail.com if you also be fucking your 7th cousin.
Nobody even knows that email exists. even
I
though
still put it on there. I quit putting it on there for a long time, and then I was like, why am I not putting it on here
none of
anymore?
you sons of bitches ever email us.
Because it doesn't make sense. The only emails we get is scams. That's
Do we?
crazy. Oh yeah, we get a bunch.
Maybe we should answer the scams.
Maybe.
Maybe we should just go through the junk folder. Just be like, oh, this is from.
It ain't junk. They get through.
Really?
Yeah, it's all people who want to advertise us on their website. Hey, we built a website for you. Why don't you test it out? But I'm like, nah, bitch, we're doing fine.
We should call them and pretend that we want to test it out.
We should.
And then shut them
Be
down.
like, yeah, but I'm actually 7th cousins with my girlfriend, so like, they'll be like, oh, never mind.
If you're cool with that, we could totally work something out.
Right.
Yeah.
Be like, that's cool, because like, yeah,
Yeah.
I do drugs. Whatever.
What?
That person does.
Who does drugs?
That person.
What person?
The
The
internet.
imaginary person? The
Yeah.
internet person?
Yeah,
They probably have a 7th cousin they love too.
sure.
You like your 7th cousin.
Do I?
Yeah. You like Cheyenne.
I think I have to because she's family, right? You don't pick your family, but you gotta like them, don't you?
No, you don't. You can't pick your family, but that doesn't mean you don't have to like them. You switched it. You don't have to like your family, but you can't choose them.
I'm drunk.
Are you?
Nah, I'm okay.
I'm okay. Ryan's okay, everybody.
This is my 3rd one. The big boys. 24 ounces of fun.
Some might say that's a lot of hard seltzer.
That's technically 68, 72? 72 ounces.
That incest family line made you a human calculator.
At least we're not blue.
That's from an algae.
Huh?
That's from an algae.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Them blue fuckers in Tennessee, wherever they're from, you seen that documentary?
That's from an algae.
No.
It's not.
It's because their skin's so thin. Because they all be like morphing off of each other. Like fucking moles.
Because their skin's so thin.
It is! They're blue! It's like the blood in their skin. Their skin is so thin from
Can you imagine them fuckers getting a paper cut?
It's a disease. It's a disease from being incest. It's like your skin is so thin or translucent that you're blue. It gives you a blue tint. It's like
dick skin thin.
Well, yeah, basically. But it's like blue waffle. Like, yeah, you know.
That's not the same.
No, I mean, that's also a disease, but like...
I'm permanently bruised everywhere.
Yeah. But like, have you not seen that documentary? There's a documentary about
dick skin thin syndrome.
No, there's a documentary about the family in, I think it's Tennessee,
the blue people,
or Kentucky, but their whole family incest, and they've got like their eyes are facing different ways, and like the one dude shit his pants and like was just like hanging out. I'm not lying. It's legit. He's like,
right here.
Yeah, he's like, what'd you do there? And he's like,
the Fugates.
That's
a Kentucky family with blue skin. The Fugates were a family that lived in the Kentucky hills and earned their names as the Blue Fugates. Wow, that's creative. The Blue Fugates. They were also known as the Blue People of Kentucky. The Fugates family who are notable for having been carriers of a genetic trait that has led to the blood disorder mesoglobinemia.
A little too scientific now.
Something like that.
Put your fucking glasses back on.
No, I can read.
Okay, good for you.
So for 150 years, they lived in Kentucky, sealed off. I lost my place. Where'd it go?
All I'm saying is, if you be fucking your mom and having babies, stop.
I will say, historic mysteries. You are pop-ups galore. It's
not sponsored, like us.
So they were sealed off from the rest of the world. Because of this, they passed on their blue skin to their following generations. This genetic disorder of the family has only been discovered in the middle of the 20th century. By that time, many of the family members with this disorder had already died. The research conducted on the surviving family members proved valuable in understanding how genetics work and how traits are passed on to direct descendants.
We already know that.
But the story of the Blue Fugate starts in 1820 with the marriage of Martin Fugate. And this is where it started.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a picture of a cute little town.
That's how they say.
Troublesome Creek. It's like a nice little town. It's like I will say, all the like weird stuff aside that happens in Kentucky, really, really pretty place. It's a really pretty state. It really is.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Horses.
Cheyenne and I want to go to River Gorge. Is a place in the middle of Kentucky. And it's gorgeous. It's a national park, or state park, national park. It's absolutely beautiful.
Sounds like if your cousin was a redhead and that's her vagina.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Red River Gorge.
It's an actual place. It's actually really pretty. If those of you who haven't heard of it, go look it up. Check it out. It's actually a really pretty place. Kentucky's actually really nice.
I want to go to a place called Gaper. Yeah.
What?
Gaper.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Stop with the freaking weird, stupid jokes.
Okay.
So, yeah. But anyway, Cheyenne, Seventh Cousins is pretty far apart. It's pretty far apart.
You were going to say it's not that bad. And you're like, it's pretty far apart.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty far apart.
It's not bad at all.
Nah, not terrible. Not completely horrible. I mean, it's better than 6 and 5.
So, Seventh Cousins share, now count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 great grandparents. Our sixth level generation great grandparent was related.
I feel like that's 5 more than
there was a dad that had 2 sons in Germany in 1791. Those 2 sons split off into different fucking countries, and that's how we're related.
Hey-o. What?
One son went this way, the other son went this way.
So which one was a Nazi? Your grandpa or her grandpa?
I don't know. Probably all of them.
Nah, because
in 1791.
They went different ways.
So we have the same sixth great-grandparent from 1791.
So which way did they go, though? So one stayed in Germany and was like...
Well, it's going to be her dad's side of the family and our mom's side of the family.
No. Wait, where did they go?
I mean, they both somehow ended up in Kentucky. Because her family's also from Kentucky.
That's gross.
A lot of people's family in Indiana started out in Kentucky.
No, you said they went different ways. Which way did they go?
I don't know.
Left or right?
You'd have to ask her. They stayed in Germany. She's also Wales and Scottish and a little bit Scandinavian and all this other
Don't call her a
shit.
whale. She's a beautiful person.
So are we.
Oh.
Wales, the country.
Kind of right.
We're fucking European as it gets. We're as European as it fucking gets.
That's where the white people come
from.
from.
That's why we have high blood pressure, bad skin, we don't tan well.
I got good skin.
No, you don't.
From, like, the knee down.
The knee down?
Yeah, my hairy knee down.
So your thighs and your shins is pretty good skin, huh?
My thighs is above my knee.
Sorry, your fucking shins and your calves are pretty good skin. Basically, your fucking lower half of your leg is...
I got bitchin' calves if there wasn't fat covering it.
Bitchin' calves?
Bitchin' calves. They hold a lot of weight.
That's why they're bitchin'.
That's why they're bitchin', of course. Duh. Anyway, yep. So...
Now that we can move past that.
Yeah, now you all know somebody who's actually legit. Like, we talk about stories of, like, fucking family fucking, but it exists in real life. For reals. A spinning image right in front of me today.
All right. We're done with that. Let's move on.
You know how I could beat that? Fucking my sixth cousin. Woo! But that'll never happen, because I'm not weird. All right. Moving on!
Better that, you fucking anybody.
Hey, you're right. Is it technically incest if I jerk off a lot? I can fucking myself?
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Did you know that ketamine is actually a good thing now?
What?
I saw that today.
Yeah?
Ketamine is actually a good thing. So you know how, like, everybody would take ketamine, for people who don't know, horse tranquilizer, aka turns you into a zombie. Apparently, microdosing it can treat anxiety, depression, and all sorts of things.
Microdosing everything is beneficial.
I mean, look it up. I saw it on TikTok, so it's technically official. There's a place in California, like a storefront, so like a...
That makes sense.
Louis Vuitton type store, that sells drugs. But anyway, which I don't know how it's technically legal, because their sign says not only for horses now, for people to treat depression and PTSD.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I guess it was microdosing, but not 100% sure. Because the only thing I can think of is you can't give somebody ketamine legally unless it's for medical reasons. So I don't know.
So...
But you're the Google master.
Mind Bloom is one of these... is one of these places you can have this done. Is the leading provider of online ketamine therapy. So treatment from the comfort and safety of your home?
So they come to your house and shoot you up?
Science-backed, clinical, prescribed experiences can be received in the comfort of your own home. Receive actionable mental health tips and the latest psychedelic treatments. So they're using it for, like, depression and stuff.
That's what I said.
Is microdosing ketamine safe and effective?
I would say sure.
Let's watch.
There's a video.
Yeah.
Setting somebody up for complete disaster.
Look, I want to be honest with everyone. I started using ketamine in the emergency department for conscious sedations, and it was incredibly effective. Yet, if I ever give it to a patient, they are on a monitor, and I am observing every vital sign, making sure their airways patent.
Oh, so it's kind of like fentanyl. Because people still give people...
ketamine,
Doctors still give people fentanyl for pain.
You know what's...
Out of me.
You know what's weird is I've heard about multiple people getting fentanyl after surgery, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to give them too much. And I was like, because it's addictive. I was like, or you can kill you, and why would you give that to somebody anyway? Because it's for pain.
It's screwed up. Well, I mean, it's like, instead of morphine, because a lot of people can't have morphine because it drops your blood pressure down too far.
So let's give you something that's 10 times stronger than meth, and let's just... But we can't give you too much, because it'll A, kill you, or B, you'll become addicted to it.
Yeah.
Can't we come up with some kind of other painkiller that isn't super fucking addictive?
How the fuck else are you gonna live life?
Why don't we just manage it? Why don't we just do stuff like we used to do back in 1791?
What, chew on mint?
When our family was started. Yeah. We chew on mint tobacco, we drink, we get fucking shit-faced, and we cut the leg off and we just fucking tie it shut. Boom.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Pain and suffering, that's what we want.
Makes you stronger.
I guess.
We didn't live that long for no reason.
I think I'd rather shoot up with ketamine.
I'd rather... ketamine's fine, okay?
No, it's not.
It's better than fucking...
I watched fucking Gangland. Some dude was on ketamine and got shot and his fucking intestines were hanging out of his stomach and he's like, just chill.
He wasn't on ketamine.
Yes, he was.
No, he was on fucking angel dust. Speed.
Do you even know what angel dust is?
Speed.
I've seen Friday and I know what angel dust is. Do you know what
It's
angel
speed.
dust is? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's stuff.
We're gonna get flagged by the FDA or the
The FDA?
the DEA.
Huh? We're gonna get flagged by the FDA.
The DEA.
We need to get flagged by fucking Ancestry.com because this dude's fucking his cousin. Something. Wikipedia. Oh, shit. The FBI's gonna raid us because, what are they gonna find? Blood pressure medication?
It's PCP. Angel dust is PCP.
If I got raided, it'll be like, what's those pills? Well, it's for my high blood pressure because I'm fat, sir. But you should go to my brother's house because he's fucking his cousin.
Somebody asked me in college. Was like, what's all this? Because I had like blood pressure medicine. Like, well, what's this? And I think we were having a party or something. I was like, it's my blood pressure medicine. She's like, dude, would it fuck you up? I was like, no, it'll regulate your blood pressure. If you don't have high blood pressure, it'll probably drop it too low, and you probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, I probably don't want to do that.
Fucking idiot.
I remember...
He goes, it's going to fuck me up if I take some? I was like, you're not taking some, A, because my prescription's about to run out,
right.
and B, it's not for you.
Well, I remember I got my teeth worked on in college, and then I've had one or two, I think it was like Loratabs, left over from like the pain medication that they gave me, and I remember I just kept it there for some reason. I didn't throw it away, and I remember we got broken into that one time, and then they took it, and they took that, and like my pocket knives that I had there, loose change. It was like 60 cents in loose change, and I don't remember what else they took.
How did we get broken into? I don't remember.
They broke into the back door. It didn't take much.
They didn't break into the back door, did they?
Yeah, they did.
I thought it left a window open.
No. They broke into the back door. They probably climbed back out the window, which I don't know why if you broke into a door.
Because a bird got in there.
A pigeon got in there.
And there was pigeon shit and feathers everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how that fucking
I don't know either. But they broke into it.
I think they broke in through a window.
No, it wasn't a window.
But we were gone for... No, we were gone...
No, because
we packed all our stuff for the weekend before us moving out.
It was Chris...
No, we had all our stuff packed.
Yeah, we had all the valuable stuff, and all that was like left was like beds and like
just regular,
and
just stuff we couldn't fit.
Yeah,
and because it was move out weekend, people were like breaking into houses and shit, and they broke it.
Yeah, they broke into the basement door because it was bashed in, and then like the
They stole a $25 subwoofer that I had, which kind of sucks because I like that thing.
They probably
stole
got
a Black & Decker drill.
They
probably got maybe $100 worth of stuff.
They didn't get anything.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
No, because everything expensive and valuable was already gone because we had already taken like our first load off. We were coming back that next day or a couple days later or something like that.
I don't remember, but nobody was there. But who knows how long that fucking door was open because pigeons got in there.
Yeah.
And why there were fucking feathers everywhere, I have no idea. Did something get after it? Or did it just try to fly out of the fucking room and kept hitting every wall on the way out?
Probably that finally made it out, I think.
I don't know. And like they even broke into like the door that was chained to the water heater and shit because of course our landlord was like, oh, these are drunk college kids.
It was just Epsom salt.
There wasn't nothing in there.
It's water softener because we had that water softener.
Yeah, it was just water softener and like the air conditioning system and the water heater. That was it.
Yeah. Like maybe there's something good in there.
And they broke
it's just salt.
Nah, there wasn't nothing in there. But they like ripped the chain through the door. It's crazy shit. I mean, our fucking house was so crazy. We had a PVC piped stripper pole. Yeah. How fucking trashy is that? I think about it now and I'm like, I heard some girl told me a story. I
think it's fucking great.
Well, I mean,
I'm also going to put it up there.
A girl told me a story about how she was younger and she was so I'm gonna tell the story. But anyway, she's like, yo, I was in my friend's basement and we were down there, and he had a pole, and I was wanting to dance on it, but the couch was up next to it, so I went and I grabbed the couch, but I was fucked up, and when I went and pulled the couch, it ripped my big toenails off. What the? I know! She ripped her big toenails off, pulling the couch out away from the pole, and I was like, oh, so was this a stripper pole? And she's like, no, it was a basement support pole, like an old metal one. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, like, okay. So it's like a white trash stripper pole, but this supports the fucking weight from the basement. And you're just going to dance on it? And she's like, yeah, but I broke my big toenails off, but they grew back. What the fuck? I was like, your punchline is shit. I was like, you were trying to tell me you ripped your toenails off from pulling a couch. But the whole other story is way funnier than you ripping your toenails off.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was funny. She probably would not like me telling that story, but I didn't give any names, so nobody knows who it is.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's definitely not my cousin.
Why is that such a big deal to you?
It's not. I'll drop it.
Okay, then be quiet. It's really not that big of a deal.
I told you not to tell anybody.
7th cousins is not that bad.
Listen to what you're saying.
It's not. It's not. It's not enough to, A, have deformed children with blue, weird skin, avatar skin. We're not going to have avatar skin babies. We're not going to have any deformities at all.
Who's our super Facebook supporter? What's his name?
Huh?
Colton?
Yeah, Colton.
Colton. If fucking your 7th cousin is weird, hit us up on Facebook or whatever platform you are subscribed to us on. And, tell us if it's weird, because you're the only person that cares about this show.
And also, Colton, tell all your friends to support us, be a super supporter like you, and we will fly you to Indiana.
No, we won't. We definitely won't.
We don't have that much money.
But if you are in town, definitely hit us up, for sure.
Yeah. Unless you are going to kill us, and in that case, don't bother. Because I want to live as long as possible.
And big news soon. So, I know it was...
Big news soon?
Yeah, it was...
What is big news soon?
Well, no, it was kind of requested by Colton that he couldn't wait until we got 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
And that might...
So, because of you pestering us...
It might...
We might...
Happen.
...be putting out 2 episodes a week again.
Correct.
So, thank you, Colton... And everybody should kiss your royal behind for requesting 2 episodes a week because we might just give in.
And you know all we did was, oh, this is the best podcast ever. I wish they'd go back to 2 episodes a week. That's all he did.
You won me over.
Yep.
You won me. It's that easy, people. That easy. But like I said, we will fly you out to Indiana.
No, we won't. You can drive to Indiana.
You can drive to Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Facts of life.
Yeah.
Yep.
But thanks, Colton, for being a royal supporter.
Holla.
Yep.
And maybe if we come out to
anybody
Oregon,
else, if you want to be a royal supporter like Colton, and be, a high-ranking member of the Pig Milker Army, you know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
You got to show your support.
And if maybe we've come out to Oregon, we can fucking chill, bro.
He doesn't live in Oregon.
He doesn't?
No.
Where does he live?
Somewhere in the Midwest. I don't want to give his
I'm pretty
location
sure
away.
it's Oregon.
I don't want to give his fucking location away.
Does it matter?
It might.
Oregon's a big state. We're in Indiana. People know where we're at.
Think about it this way.
They can come and kill me.
Think about it this way. Not everybody subscribes to the Facebook group. But more people.
You fucking need to.
So why would we? You don't want to give a subscriber's location unless they give it.
Okay.
It's part of privacy.
I mean, okay.
We don't talk about, oh, my fucking address is this.
Sorry, he's in Texas. He's somewhere warm.
Oh, he's in Oregon. We'll say that.
I'll cut this out.
Colton lives in Oregon, okay?
I'm not going to cut it out, but I'll cut this out.
He doesn't live in Oregon.
Just pretend you didn't hear it. Pretend you didn't hear Cody fucked his 7th cousin either. Just forget that.
What?
It didn't happen.
Shyanne and I don't have sex. What are you talking about?
That's sad.
You're sad.
You are dating your 7th cousin and you're not fucking her?
Yeah, duh.
Ew.
We don't... We don't want to have weird babies.
I'm surprised, because they'll probably be all orange and shit. Not blue, but orange.
No, I
Like
want,
an Oompa
I want,
Loompa.
I want green ones. I want them to look sick. I want them to look like they got fucking scurvy.
Well, they will be.
Like they need to eat some fucking oranges.
But that's the thing. How would that work? So if you guys are seventh cousins and you actually had a kid, how would that be? Like, what would it turn into from there?
A kid.
You would a
normal kid.
No, you would start it all over again.
God.
Yeah. It would start all over again. So
Right.
how I don't know how that would work though.
That's how we met. It's our strong German heritage brought us together again.
Schnitzel.
I've never had schnitzel.
Good for you. Yeah, it's your seventh cousin.
It sounds good. It's like a country fried steak, but German.
You
with
licked
gravy.
You licked your seventh cousin's butthole.
What? No, I haven't.
And you liked it.
What are we even talking about? You said you were going to stop talking about this.
Yeah, right. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Yeah, right.
Hey, everyone. Just wanted to take a second to let you know about our official podcast store at thecummcast.com.
Go check it out today, everybody. We've got everything you can think of, from t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, organic tote bags, and even drinkware like coffee mugs and craft beer glasses. Go check it out today at thecummcast.com. Now let's get back into the episode.
All right, everybody. It's everybody's favorite time of the episode. News stories.
So a time traveler warns that a new species will emerge after the ground opens up later this year.
Hell.
I don't know, some new species. So a self-proclaimed time traveler, quotes, has made some lofty predictions for the coming months, warning that a new species will emerge on Earth after the ground opens up in America. Amber Heard. So judging by the...
I was going to say they're already Karens and they're here. New
Yeah.
species.
Judging by the time traveler boom on TikTok, it's safe to assume you can take these claims with a heavy dose of salt.
I know who they're talking about.
Yeah, it's some like shadow person.
That's not shadow person. It's just
So for those who aren't on that side of the social media platform, dozens of people have come out of the woodwork of late claiming to be from the future in order to warn people about various catastrophic events. And TikToker Kahi Leonard, that's...
What the fuck? What happened to your first name? I mean, you got a decent last name, but
who goes by the handle The Hidden God 1.
The Hidden God 1
is one of them.
It's so nerdy. I'm a time traveler. What's your handle? Hidden God 1.
They have accumulated
What a fucking
175K followers
Oh shit.
with their time traveler themed content, so they can't really knock. You can't really knock them for trying. In one video, which has been viewed a whopping 6.7 million times, they tell viewers that a leaked document from one of these time movers highlights 3 dates to remember. I think I've seen this one. So we can listen to the video.
The only time traveling I've ever seen was 2015 when the Cubs won the Bourbon Bowl, or not the Bourbon Bowl.
The Bourbon Bowl. Bobby Boucher go win the Bourbon Bowl.
Go win the Bourbon Bowl. No, it's when the Cubs won the World Series and
the Bourbon Bowl.
when the Cubs won the World Series and the
when they won the Maker's Mark World Tour.
It was in Back to the Future 2 when whatever.
Back to the Future 2?
Yeah, Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
Back to the Future 2 whenever he's in Futureland or whatever.
Yeah.
And it shows the Cubs winning the World Series in 2015. That was based in 2015.
Yeah.
I think that was made in 89 or 90 or something
Well,
like
fuck,
that.
in the Back to the Future movies, we were supposed to have flying cars by 2018.
Yeah, they had this.
Or something
They had the
crazy like
hoverboards too, but I mean, we have hoverboards, but they still got fucking wheels on them.
That's not a hoverboard.
Nerds.
Alright.
Let's listen to fucking God Dick 1 or whatever the fuck his name is.
July 14th, 2020. The Great Split, America's biggest earthquake. Remember that? July 14th. Coming up.
It's 2022.
Yeah, 2022, that's what it says. August 9th, 2022. Over 2 million people around the world will mysteriously disappear.
That's not true.
Sky Daddy's gonna take them. October 3rd, 2022. Creatures known as stalkers will appear around the globe.
We already got him. There's already
We
stalkers.
do. We do.
Yeah, they killed John Lennon. Kill John Lennon!
They killed John Lennon.
Yeah.
This picture is like, you remember the monster from Hellboy 2
The monster.
in the museum? With like the Medusa face?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that fucking stalker thing looks like.
Oh, they were going to talk about, like, the village monster. That
Yeah.
fucking thing. The pig nose thing.
That's it. Alright, July 14th, there's gonna be some giant fucking earthquake, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Facts.
So, let's see. Let's go back down.
Didn't say when in July, though.
Do
Bitch.
what?
Didn't say when in July.
Yeah, here's the picture of this creature. It looks like the fucking Hellboy thing. I think that's the scene from the movie. That literally looks like the Hellboy.
That is the thing from the movie.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what it is.
What fucking idiot. What's his name? God Dick 1?
God Dick 1. No, it's where'd it go? The Hidden God 1.
Yeah. If you're from the future, get a better username,
Yeah.
bro.
So if these claims are
God
legit,
Dick 1.
God,
We're entering God Dick 1. Stand by.
you see his profile? Oh my god.
You see his profile? Who the fuck is God Dick? God Dick 1.
So if these claims are legit, you would have thought the mass disappearance occurs after these stalkers appear, but hey, we don't write the rules. While the jury's out on whether any of these will come true, the online community aren't convinced. Time Traveler has warned us from December 2021 and nothing happened, wrote one, while another jokes, wow, can't wait to see the full movie. A third pointed out, I swear you said everyone will gain superpowers on the 23rd of December 2021.
Yeah. And you're a fucking idiot for believing it, too. What was the one thing where everybody, like, committed suicide? Remember that? Or, I don't know. I think it was fake.
I think that was a fake thing.
Was it the 2020...
No, I heard a bunch of people committed suicide when they found out Avatar wasn't a real fucking place.
That's right. And then another...
But that might be fake.
And then whenever...
This reminds me, you remember the Mystic Veg? The lady from Britain that reads time.
who threw carrots on a table.
No,
and was
it's
like,
asparagus.
Ah.
She reads
a
asparagus.
shitty vegetable.
Yeah. No, it's a good vegetable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Who says?
Me.
Carrots are good for your eyes. Asparagus makes your pee smell.
It's filtering out your kidneys.
I don't give a fuck.
It's got great.
It can smell better.
It's got great prebiotic fiber, good minerals, good vitamins.
Yeah, okay.
Asparagus is actually really good for you, but you can't tell the future with it.
TikTok collab. God Dick 1 and the Mystic Veg team up.
Yeah.
And they fucking...
The Mystic Dick!
The two! They team up and they fucking... She throws tomatoes on a table and then he, I don't know, fucks them.
No.
And they predict the future.
It's going to be Mystic Dick 1 or God Veg. God Veg 1.
God Veg 69.
Yeah.
That's their handle.
Let's see like the Mystic... like the bones thing, like what did the bones say from Willow? That's way more believable.
That creepy bitch.
Like,
yeah,
asparagus, tell me the truth.
I've already talked about this.
Yeah,
it was just like what did the bones say? And she throws them on the table and they're like, they tell me nothing. And it's like, what? What does the asparagus say? And then they just nothing.
Your pee will smell.
Your pee will stink for 3 days because you ate a whole bag of them. You fucking bitch. AKA, that happened to me. That's why I don't like asparagus.
Why'd you eat a whole bag of asparagus?
Because it was alright.
Because it's within my calories.
I don't even know. I never had that much asparagus before.
Why would you eat a whole bag? Nobody eats a whole bag.
The only other time I've had asparagus is when you cooked it on the grill and it turned into shoestrings.
Yeah.
It was a bad experience,
It's
okay?
still good.
No, it wasn't.
It's okay.
It turned into fucking rubber paper.
I have now discovered in recent years that the best way to cook asparagus...
In an oven.
It's on medium heat in a pan with some oil and garlic. You literally just saute it for like 10 minutes on like medium-high heat. Just saute it and then you're done. So it stays crunchy, but it's also cooked. That's the best way to cook asparagus. On the stovetop for like 10, 12 minutes.
I'll never eat it again. Heat. My pee smelled like shit for 3 days. Couldn't do it.
It's not that bad.
It's bad.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It's like a vegetable skunk.
Yeah.
Coming out of your dick hole.
It's not that bad.
It's bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
Maybe God Dick 1 can help you.
God Dick 1. Predict my fucking asparagus future. Fucking whore.
So, next article.
Yeah, that's not true. If all of his other shit didn't come true, like, you need to have, like, a speck. Yeah. A speck of fucking, like, credibility. You're like, everybody's gonna get superpowers at the end of 2021. Didn't come true. You know what happened? Nothing.
So, a British man was viciously attacked in a gym in Thailand after he refused to move from one of the machines. So the dude literally got hit in the face with a dumbbell.
Okay.
Another guy hit him in the face.
Get the fuck up.
So, shocking CCTV footage captured the moment that 46-year-old Gary Reed from Hastings...
Hold the fuck on. What? Gary Reed.
Yeah.
From fucking England.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Gary. Gary fucking Reed. I went to Bangkok and I fucking went to the gym.
Why did he turn Indian?
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
I mean, it's technically kind of Indian, right? Or technically Asian. Is like Thailand Asian? Or what is it? Is it a mix of both?
It's Thailand. It's Asia.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's Asia.
So is fucking Saudi Arabia. And they're desert people. So, like,
God.
come on now.
Oh my god. Okay, just let me read the article.
Gary, okay. Oh, my name's Gary Reed. And I got hit in the face with the dumbbell.
That would fucking hurt.
Well, yeah, but get the fuck up. If some lady boy comes up to you and was like, get the fuck off my machine.
Hold on. Backtrack. No, you can't say that.
You're in Thailand.
You cannot
King of the lady boys.
You cannot say that.
They're called lady boys.
That is a derogatory name.
What? They call themselves lady boys.
That's derogatory.
Google
Stop saying it.
Google if they're called whatever they are.
Say transgender. That's what they are. Say it.
No.
They're not called that.
I'm pretty sure they are.
They're not called that.
Siri.
Not on this podcast, they aren't. Apologize and say transgender.
Fine. My name's Gary Reed. I'm a transgender person.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Why are you? Just apologize straight up and
I apologize for calling them ladyboys. They are technically transgendered human beings.
Thank you. Now let's move on and quit talking about it. So he was hit across the face with a metal bar after he failed to give up the bench press machine. So the actual footage is pretty horrible, so we're not going to show it here. What? But take it from us, it's a cheap shot. So
It's a cheap shot.
So it looks like Gary is doing skull crushers, laying on the bench, and this dude actually comes up and tries to crush his skull. So the assailant told Reed that he wanted to use the machine, and there is a bench right next to him. There is 4 of them. There was one on either side of Gary, one behind him, but this dude mysteriously just wants to use this specific one. I don't know why. But there's like 4 benches right here within 5 feet of this one that he's using.
Wasn't his bench. Comes with the territory.
So he told him he wanted to use the machine while he was on it, but after Reed told him that he wanted to finish up his set, he stormed off and grabbed a 7-inch bar before cracking him right across the head with it.
Huh.
The incident, which took place in Bataya on May 17th, left Reed in the hospital with 60 stitches in his face, as well as a cracked eye socket and bleeding in his retinas.
My bad, Gary. Shouldn't have made fun of you.
He also needed a CT scan in order to check for brain damage.
You were a victim of a crime.
Dude, this is fucking insane.
Is it, though?
Do you want to see the picture of his face?
I guess. Yeah. It doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't look like bullshit. His eyebrow. You know why his eye is squinted? Because that's his skin coming off of his fucking eyebrow.
Learn to move, not in your country, brother.
Learn to move.
If you ain't in your country and somebody tells you to get the fuck up and they're from that country, you move. Hell's Angels 101.
After the brutal assault, Reed did try to get up and basically
kick his ass.
Basically defend himself with the man wrestling before the security cameras that captured the incident. So speaking from the hospital, Reed said, "There was no cue for using the equipment, so I just laid myself down on the bench and started lifting weights like I normally do. You can see in the video my weights were at at the side of the bench the whole time, which basically means I'm still using it. Then the guy just walked over and said he wanted to use the bench press. I was like, mate, just let me finish. I'll be done in 2 minutes. But he wasn't having it. There were no others available to use, so I think he was looking for a fight. There is, though. There were no others available. That's not a bench press. That's just a regular flat bench, and there's literally 4 right in that fucking area. Literally, the same dude
does it look like these dudes actually work out, or are they just there?
I don't fucking know. But it's not a bench press. It's just, he's laying on the bench, and Gary's doing skull crushers, which is a tricep exercise where you hold the bar above your head, and you bend your elbows towards your head, towards your face, to exercise your triceps. There is 4 benches that this dude can use, because there's no bench press like machine. There's nothing
rack
to hold. There's no rack to hold a bar above your head. It's just a regular fucking bench. That's it. And the other ones, they also lift up. Because this one lifts up, there's other ones that also lift up right beside him. I don't understand what the point is in using this particular one. I don't get it. So I carried on working out. Then he came at me from behind with like a coward and proper smashed me in the head. As far as I'm concerned, he could have killed me. Yeah, he very well could. So if you hit someone in the head with a hammer, it's like attempted murder, which it is technically. This was a piece of metal as big and almost as heavy as a hammer. I'm lucky it didn't knock me out. He continued. This guy was still trying to hit me, but I was strong enough to overpower him. Then he,
what did he do?
He legged it. Oh, he ran away, I guess.
He legged it.
Yeah, I've been left with a
He legged it.
I've been left with a big hospital bill, so he needs to pay for that. I want the police to catch him, so he can't do this to anyone else. You can see the dude's face in the video. So far, Gary has already paid 25,000 baht, which is about 580 euros. So it's like $600 in hospital fees. But that could increase significantly if he needs surgery or further treatment, especially if he needs like some kind of brain surgery. So police are currently hunting for the suspect. A lieutenant from the local police force said, "We already have the identity of the attacker from the gym's membership log and encourage him to cooperate so he can explain his side as well. If he doesn't hand himself in, we will find him and he will be questioned about the attack." Question? It's right there. Like, you can see him. Like, you see the dude's face and he's just like, blah, 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 can I use that bench? You know, there's all the 4 others around here, but can I use this particular one? It smells like my asshole. I'm particular about my smells.
Good one.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Next one. Moving on.
Okay. Moving on.
Boring.
I thought it was interesting. So a cult leader is arrested after police found 11 bodies in his home.
Ha. Did he eat them?
Maybe. We'll find out.
Cool.
So a cult leader whose followers ate his body waste has been arrested.
Ew!
So,
is that how they died? There's 11 bodies in my basement. You know how they died? They ate my shit.
And actually, I seen this article last
that's funny.
A popular podcast last podcast.
How bad do you have to be in a cult to be like, yeah, buddy, let me eat your shit?
So another popular podcast I listened to, last podcast on the left, actually reviewed this story already. It's pretty interesting.
Holla.
So a cult leader whose followers ate his bodily waste. They basically ate his shit and drank his piss every morning. So has been arrested after police found 11 bodies in his home. You can watch a video of the raid on this site. So on the 8th of May, police seized the home of 74-year-old Tawi Nanlin, situated in the middle of the jungle in Thailand's, I don't know the name of that province. Yeah. So the leader, nicknamed Joseph,
what the fuck?
Dubbed himself.
What is up with all these weird names? He's got some Tali, whatever the fuck his name is. Hey, you can.
His name's Tawi.
Listen, buddy, my name's not Tawi. You can call me Joseph.
Joe for short. My friends call me Joe.
Now eat my shit.
So dubbed himself the father of the religion and is said to have forced his followers to drink his urine and eat his feces. Although he claimed this was carried out voluntarily,
of course,
Nanlin was swiftly arrested by officers after they discovered the dead bodies, including 5 coffins outside of the shelter, one of which contained a dead infant.
He made the infant eat shit?
No, probably the parents of the infant eat shit.
Oh, yum.
So after he was taken into custody to be questioned by investigators, the leader said, "I didn't force anybody to stay here or do anything they didn't want to do."
That's how you get out of
Usually with cults, there's like sex related. He's
That's
like,
what I
he
mean.
just wanted to get off on people eating his shit.
That's what I mean. Like, he technically can't get in trouble besides, like, not informing, like, authorities.
It's, what is it?
Not informing authorities of, like, a dead body or something like that. But he had a grave.
So the raid came after Kun Jahira, 53, from Kon province, told the police that her 80-year-old mother was staying at the residence. An 80-year-old woman was staying at the residence and not allowed to return home to visit. She said, "I went to visit my mother. I saw how women were forced to follow a dress code by wearing a knee-length sarong." I'm not really sure what a sarong is. Probably a dress. And men had to wear formal trousers. Everybody had to remove their shoes before entering the site, or like this big giant building where everybody lived. But what was even more shocking was that I watched my mother rub the leader's phlegm on her. Oh, phlegm, like from his mouth.
Spit?
Yeah. I watched my mother rub the leader's phlegm, like fucking loogies, on her face and ate the man's scurf.
Scurf?
What is
What's
scurf?
a scurf? He ate the man's scurf.
I want to know what's scurf. Flakes on the surface of the skin that form as fresh skin develops below.
She ate his psoriasis?
Ate his dandruff.
Ew! Nasty! Ew, that's gross.
Eat my scurf.
You're God? Okay, buddy.
No, Father Joseph.
Excuse me. Father Joseph. Yes.
Hunk a loogie on my face.
Yes, child. I shall eat.
Spit in my mouth.
I shall eat your loogie. I shall swallow the loogie, eat your dandruff, and swallow your shit and piss. Oh, I drank coconut oil before this, so it's gonna be great for your skin.
Yeah. There were 11 dead bodies of the devotees on the premises. My mother had also instructed me to leave her body in the same place.
Ew.
The followers defy all COVID rules in Thailand. They said that once you have devoted your life to following the man's teachings, you will be safe from COVID-19.
Yeah, that's probably how they all fucking
And
died.
this lady's wearing a mask. So, as well as claiming his devotees consumed his waste by choice, Nayland said he had stored the bodies in order to help their spirits return to heaven, which was backed up by one of his followers named as Mana. There's just like bodies in a bag sitting
I don't
here.
get it. You know what this reminds me of? Shinrikyo, though.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't Shinrikyo, it was Japanese? It was like a Japanese cult.
It's Japanese, yeah.
And they did like a sarin gas attack in like downtown Japan or whatever. But like they did this shit. Like their leader or whatever like would sell his bathwater with orange peels and shit like that. And sell it for a bunch of money. And he would like starve them and they would just eat like rice. Like a small amount of rice and shit like that. And then they would torture people and like put their bodies in acid to like dispose of them and shit like that. I cannot fathom how somebody would voluntarily eat somebody's spit, skin, and shit and piss and willingly do it.
It's called a Father Joseph Mai Tai.
I don't give a fuck if you're the sky daddy of all time. And I'm just like, that's fucking Jesus right there. And like, legit. So if I'm walking in like the mall, I'm in the mall, right? And I see
We're
a guy.
at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, we're at Dick's Sporting Goods,
Let's
and I see a
create
heavenly light come down, and Jesus just flows down into Dick's Sporting Goods in the canoe section, and he's just like, I am Jesus, and I'm like, you're fucking Jesus, because you just floated down from a beam of light. He's like, eat my shit. Fuck you! I'm not gonna eat your goddamn shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're Jesus, Satan, fucking, I don't know.
What if Jesus shits
Serena Williams? I'm not eating your shit.
What if Jesus shits apples?
I mean, I'll eat it if it tastes good. If it's not shit, then I'll fucking eat it. But if it's just like, I'm making apple pie out of look, here's Jesus shit apple pie. Like, if it's good, it's good. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat your shit.
So the 45-year-old said, we have papers showing that the relatives have given consent with a death certificate. Some of them have practiced meditation in this place around the dead bodies.
Ew.
As for the barrel, we followed the process of the medical team. The body is put in a sealed bag and injected with formaldehyde to prevent the corpse from rotting.
Cool.
So, the province where this was located, the governor said the authorities were shocked after receiving details about the cult, stating, police in the area will be taking actions according to the law. The group hasn't been following COVID-19 measures, as we found other devotees not wearing masks. That's not the worst part. It's like, they weren't wearing masks. Oh, turns out they had shit on the inside of the mask that they weren't wearing.
They had shit covered teeth.
So officers, can you imagine? No wonder why they're not wearing masks. They got shit in their mouth.
They're dead, but you know what? They also ate their shit.
Officers would then go on to seize 11 bodies to perform an autopsy and find the cause of death. I never knew that in this area there was such a strange meditation sect. And look at the shape of this fucking Sour Patch Kid have-an-ass cult leader.
That's him?
Yeah, he looks like a fucking melon. He looks like a pear. He looks like an oddly shaped pear of a human being.
He looks like a fat guy who lost weight and is now 75.
Yeah.
Eat my shit.
Eat my shit.
Listen here, buddy.
So the cult leader will be prosecuted if found guilty of any crime. Yeah.
What crime?
Police
can't convict him.
A local police colonel said officers have already confirmed that there are 11 bodies on the premises. So far, there were trespassing charges against the religious sect. There will be a thorough investigation so the right legal procedure can be followed.
Cults in 2022. It's crazy. Isn't it? Because that's like 90s shit. 70s,
Yeah.
80s, 90s shit. Like fucking Waco? Come on. Heaven's Gate? That shit? That's crazy. Well, like, what was that one that we called? Or not the one we called. The one that, what's that one that we did? Was that like in Siberia? You remember that? Remember that a while back?
Oh, that one cult leader? Yeah. He made them live in like little fucking weird houses and shit.
Yeah, because it was like, it was that episode, it was that combined with like Log with a Rat. I remember. But like, yeah. That one was weird too. He did weird shit too. I still haven't watched that documentary on Netflix, the one in Oregon. What was that called? It was like an episode on Netflix. I forget what it was called, but it was a whole town in Oregon was a giant cult. What's up with people? I feel like today the biggest cults in the world are like people who follow bands. Like if you follow a band, you're like, yeah, fucking Def Leppard, man, woo! Like I feel like that's like how far it goes right there. Like you buy the merch, you buy the shit, you follow them, you go to their concerts and shit like that. I feel like that's as big as it gets. But then like if you're gonna devote yourself to like eat their shit, that's a power that I don't know who possesses. Like that's like crazier than Spider-Man. And like he can like shoot webs from his wrists and like save Mary Jane like all day. But you're gonna eat his shit? That's weird.
So I found another article about this. So Tawi claimed that his belief was not something that he had taught them. Instead, he said the belief had originated from his followers themselves. His followers consumed his bodily excrements, which is saliva, mucus, urine, excrement, flaking skin, and dandruff. I bet this dude had a lot of flaking
You
skin.
think it was like mixed together?
And even his cigarette butts, as he told them these would cure them of all their diseases.
Do you think it was like one at a time or like mixed together like a weird bodily fluid lasagna?
Yeah, they called it a Taiwi Mai Tai. However, Tawi...
You'd have to mix it with like water or milk or something because it couldn't like...
Milk.
You couldn't slurp it through this.
Coconut water.
Couldn't slurp it through
It's got
this.
electrolytes in it.
I mean, I didn't know if they like baked it and put some cheese on it like a lasagna.
Ew. So he still stands beside that he never told anybody. He never made anybody do this.
Of course he didn't. I didn't make anybody eat my shit. They did it. They wanted to.
A victim had also complained that Tawi had imprisoned his followers. So they have like a campsite.
That's what I mean. Same thing as like Shamiko. Like they force people to do that shit.
It's like a weird hermit village. Like it's like a campsite.
It's always a weird hermit village.
Yeah.
It's never a condo in fucking Hawaii. Okay? It's a weird place that people go to, and it's like glamping, but you gotta eat somebody's shit. Okay? It's not fun. Alright?
Yeah, so there was around 30 to 50 followers in a large
Why?
makeshift wooden
How
hut.
the fuck can you get 50 people to eat your shit and skin.
How much does he shit?
This isn't Austin Powers Gold member. You're not eating skin flakes.
I mean, he did have quite a belly on him. He might just be like, I don't know. They might just be feeding him fucking grapes all day, and that's how he shits.
Smoking a pancake, cigar and a waffle, shit in a crepe. What the fuck?
So they lived in a large makeshift wooden hut with a roof constructed out of leaves. They appeared to be middle-aged and elderly people, none of whom was wearing a face mask. Why do we care about COVID-19? These people are eating shit!
That's what I don't get. Okay. Old people are crazy, right? Old people are crazy. They believe in, like, super religious things, stuff like that. But old people are also wise. So if I'm, like, 95, right? And I'm still alive, and I'm just like, there's a guy out there that's, like, of cult leader, right? Oh, he's not a cult leader. He's basically Jesus.
He's my dad.
Right. He's going to take me to the promised land, but I have to eat his shit to be in the cult or the group.
To get cured of all my diseases.
Get cured of all my diseases. Like, I've had herpes twice.
He is
okay? And all I got to do is eat this man's shit to cure it? Nah. Okay, modern medicine. Okay,
yeah.
Johnson & Johnson's been around forever. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that and not eat a man's poo.
Yeah,
because I can eat my own poo.
All cult members told the local authorities they believed Tawi was the father and the god.
Yeah,
who would cure them?
Tawi? You're gonna trust a man named Tawi?
It's actually Joseph.
Oh, excuse me. My name's Tawi, aka Yosef.
Yeah. Who could cure them of their diseases. Some even demonstrated, quote unquote, by drinking Tawi's urine and eating his skin flakes off his arms.
How?
Like a horse eating a sugar cube?
How? How the fuck are you gonna demonstrate it?
Can you imagine licking his fucking arms and
That's
shit?
the thing. I have psoriasis. Watch me drink this pee. Drink it. Whoop! It just vanishes. What? What kind of mysticism shit is that?
Yeah.
He's like, I have herpes. Watch me eat his shit like a hot dog. Put it in a bun and everything. I eat it and it fucking disappears. It's Copperfield. That's all he is. He's a magician.
It says here that if you devoted yourself to him,
I think eating your piss and shit devotes you.
If you devoted yourself to him, you wouldn't be allowed to leave even after they died. Which, if you didn't eat anything, it sounds like you'd be allowed to leave.
Good.
So cult members slept beside some of these coffins, which were situated beside their beds in the same hut.
There wasn't enough room. It's disgusting. I feel gross.
Is.
It'd be good if he died. Just everybody else.
The resistance. His followers put up a resistance who attempted to prevent the police from taking him.
Why?
I don't know.
You've been eating his shit for 6 weeks. Why do you want to save him?
So he was arrested on charges of encroaching on forest land and violating the public health law.
That's what they got him for?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Your property is on state land, so we're going to have to take you in. That's so weird.
They probably died from eating his shit.
But you know, when I think about it, like, people who actually join cults, like, you have to be, like, a tad mentally ill. Like, for reals. Because, like, no normal person is like, yeah, I'm going to eat your shit, and then we're going to join, like, your group, and we're going to hang out and be cool and fucking drop acid and, like, shit like that. I mean, that's not alright. I mean, but, like, there's other cults out there that were, like, an actual family. If you were, like, an unwanted person, and they're just like, oh, come join our people, and, like, all you got to do is just work and hang out. I can get into that, right? Because, like, if you're a loner, you don't have anybody, no family, no nothing. You go to this cult, and you're like, cool, I'm going to hang out. These people care about me. Shit like that. I do my responsibilities, whatever.
Friends.
We may, like, sip the Kool-Aid, and, like, they may fuck my wife every once in a while, but, like, it's alright. I'm not bad with it. She's cool with it, because she's getting some extra dick. Like, we're alright. But if I'm going to go somewhere to Thailand and I have to eat somebody's shit to be in a group of people, fuck you.
So if you're starting a normal cult, which is like, AKA, sounds just like Ryan's just talking about having some friends.
Yeah.
Ryan's accepting friend requests.
It is. It's like whatever they call it. It's like a math club.
Yeah. So it even says that Some of Tawi's followers even waited at the police station for him to arrive after he was arrested. He was apparently denied bail.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Could you imagine him, like, passing his fucking turds in a paper bag?
Yeah.
So people would eat it?
Here, they have to have substance.
Ew.
I haven't eaten grapes in a day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little rough.
Nasty
A little
fuck.
crunchy.
All right. That it?
Yeah, that'd be it.
Cool. All right, everybody. That is the episode. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we couldn't do this absolutely fucking ridiculous show without you. We love you.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Shut up. We love you so much. Go follow our shit, Instagram, everything.
Go follow our shit. Don't eat our shit.
Facebook page, whatever. Go drink whatever beer we fucking rate because it's Cody pours his heart and soul and fucking his heart and soul and 15 minutes of time into every episode doing that. Go check our shit out. If you want to support us, go rate and review on whatever platform you listen to. If you want to support us even more, go buy some shit from us. The Cummcast the Cummcast.com.
The Cummcast.com.
The Cummcast.com. All one fucking word, all one fucking website. More merch to come eventually. We're going to have some new logos and new shit.
That's what it's going to be called, merch to come.
Yeah. We're going to have more logos coming out fairly soon. 2 episodes coming out fairly soon. So stay tuned to that. Maybe. It's going to happen.
Maybe.
So we love you guys. Remember, always wash your hands and wash your motherfucking ass because you stink, you dirty bitch. Let's get out of here.
Don't forget to follow us on the Cummcast Facebook page where we post clips of the new episodes and links to all the new books and brews that we review on the show. Everybody, love you guys so much. And remember, when life gets hard, when your cult leader gets hard, you fucking fucking flick that thing. You flick the head of that thing so it
been
goes
eating
away.
Been eating too much fiber, and
when your cult leader gets hard,
and you be fucking that 7th cousin dirty.
No,
dirty.
You're getting a little fucking weird right now.
How am I getting weird?
When your cult leader, when your cult leader gets hard, you flick the head of that thing so it goes away. When life gets hard and life gets you down, you
drink a goddamn beer.
You drink a good beer, read a good book, you spray and pray to those cult leaders and block them with your Jesus magical powers, and you milk that pig, everybody.
Peace.
We out.